So imagine this for just a second. You sit down at your desk and you finish an entire blog post. You whip up a stunning presentation, write some complex software code, and design a gorgeous image, all in a matter of minutes. Sounds literally impossible, right? Like science fiction? Well, actually, it's not anymore. It is our new reality. Okay, let's dive into this. Welcome to today's Explainer, where we're unpacking the advantages of generative AI with our definitive 2026 guide. This tech is completely changing the game. It's fundamentally changing how students learn, how businesses run, how developers code, the whole shebang. So if you're looking to figure out how to leverage this incredibly powerful tool to your advantage, well, you're in exactly the right place. Here's our quick roadmap for this explainer. First, what is generative AI? Then we'll hit the biggest AI advantages, look at some real-world applications, run through essential AI tools, and finally, talk about using AI responsibly. All right, Section 1. What is generative AI? Demystifying the technology. And this brilliantly illustrates a core difference we really need to wrap our heads around. Traditional AI? It basically just analyzes existing data to recognize patterns and predict outcomes. Generative AI, though, creates something completely new. Articles, images, code, all from simple, everyday text prompts. And honestly, the absolute best part? You don't need to know a single line of programming code to make it work. You just describe what you want in plain English and boom, the AI creates it.
Moving on to Section 2, the biggest AI advantages. Getting your time back.
You know, in our world today, everything moves incredibly fast. The pressure is always on, which brings us to the absolute core problem generative AI solves. It saves you time. Think about the dreaded blank page syndrome. We have all been there, right? Staring at that blinking cursor, just agonizing over where to begin. Generative AI basically eliminates that entirely. It gives you back your time so you can just jump straight into polishing and refining the quality of your work. So let's rapidly run through these 8 major advantages. Right off the bat, it massively improves productivity by knocking out those repetitive tasks. It allows for much faster content creation and, surprisingly, it acts as an amazing brainstorming partner for better creativity. A lot of people fear AI is going to replace creativity, but it actually enhances it. Beyond that, it enables better decision-making by summarizing mountains of data into simple insights, creates highly personalized experiences, lowers operational costs, powers way better customer support, and for the tech folks, it dramatically speeds up software development. So, the crucial point we really need to take away here is this. We are witnessing a massive, fundamental shift in how work actually gets done. We're moving from spending hours and hours on tedious, routine work to having a solid first draft ready in literal minutes. And that shift, it doesn't just save money. It frees up our mental bandwidth for high-level strategy, deep creativity, and complex problem solving. All right, Section 3, real-world AI applications. Who benefits from AI?
Now, what's really interesting about this is how it breaks down specific AI superpowers across totally different fields. Take a look and see if you can find your profession or at least one close to it. Like if you're a student, your superpower is instantly summarizing dense textbooks and spinning up practice quizzes. Teachers are creating customized lesson plans in a fraction of the time. In healthcare, professionals are saving tons of time by having AI summarize patient notes and medical research. Really, no matter what you do, there is for sure a specific, highly effective way that generative AI can upgrade your day-to-day workflow.
Let's ground this in some concrete reality, though. Right now, as we speak, a university student is using Claude to take a dense, 50-page technical research paper and distill it into a clear, easy-to-read summary. A marketing team just generated 10 highly targeted ad copies in the time it takes to brew a coffee. A software developer is effortlessly fixing frustrating bugs using GitHub Copilot. Chatbots are answering thousands of routine customer questions instantly. And maybe the most impactful one, hospitals are using AI to handle tedious patient docs, which means doctors are getting out from behind their screens and actually spending more face time with their patients. It's really all about working smarter, not just faster.
Section 4, Essential AI Tools, your 2026 Toolkit.
Okay, so these are the heavy hitters you really need to know about. You've got ChatGPT, Claude, and Google Gemini. Those are your incredible all-around text and logic engines. For the workplace and coding, you're looking at Microsoft Copilot and GitHub Copilot. Need deep-sided research? Perplexity AI is your go-to. And for generating those stunning visuals we talked about, you've got DALL-E, Midjourney, and Stable Diffusion. Every single one of these is purpose-built for specific tasks, whether that's writing, coding, researching, or designing. Now, don't worry, you don't need to master all of them today. Just picking 1 or 2 in your specific area of interest is the absolute perfect place to start.
Let's move to Section 5, Using AI responsibly. The reality check.
Let's see how this builds into our 3 absolute, non-negotiable rules for using AI responsibly. Step 1. Always verify important information. AI can occasionally hallucinate, present incorrect facts super confidently, so you have to be the final fact checker. Step 2. Avoid sharing sensitive or confidential data. Just don't paste your company's secret financial records or your private info into a public AI prompt. And step 3. Never rely completely on AI without human review. The absolute best, real magic happens when human intuition, empathy, and expertise work hand in hand with AI's raw efficiency.
Which brings us to the core thesis of this entire explainer. Generative AI is an assistant, not a replacement for human intelligence. Learning how to collaborate with this incredible digital assistant, figuring out how to prompt it, guide it, and tweak its output is rapidly becoming one of the most valuable career skills you can possibly develop in today's economy. It is absolutely not here to take your place. It's here to elevate your potential.
So, I'm going to leave you with this final thought. We've seen how it works, we've looked at the massive advantages, and we've covered the tools. The only question left is, how will you use AI today? Honestly, don't wait for 2026 to roll around to start exploring. Pick a tool, try out a prompt, and just see how much time and creative energy you can get back. Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer, and happy exploring.